views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome, everybody. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I am your co-host, Nancy Mack, and I'm here today with Mary Jane, who is also my mom. Thank you all for tuning in. For those of you who are new to the show, let me give you a little background on Mary Jane. She was a registered nurse, and she now has a thriving practice in Issaquah, Washington. She does a technique called the Accelerated Performance System, and it's a technique which is similar to muscle testing to figure out what's going on within your body. She'll recommend a nutrition program that gets into the body, repairs it, and brings it back to where your body can take over again. Have I done that well?
You did it very well.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, very good.
Also, Mary Jane is my mom, so we're here together. She's back in the studio. Last month she
That wasn't a
here.
giveaway when you said, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Unless you call everybody Mom.
No, I don't. But it's special for us to be here. And we did miss her last month, but she's back in the studio today with us.
That's right. So we last time we talked about being proactive about your own health and your family's health. And we're going to talk a little more about that today. And then we're going to add some other topics about allergies. So when I'm talking about being proactive, I'm sure many of you, we talked about you going to the doctor and having tests and blood tests and pap smears and mammograms and all kinds of tests. Well, the statistics now, the research by Mayo Clinic now says that 75 to 80% of all the tests done by the medical world are either of no value because they really don't get to the core issue. Because when you have a test done, it's just a picture of what's going on at that moment. It doesn't mean that that's you're in a crisis, basically. Of course, if you break your leg or do something traumatic, it's going to give you a good, accurate picture. But we're talking about some of the regular tests that you have on an ongoing basis. For example, you can go in a crisis and be very sick, feeling really bad, maybe even have your color turning yellow, and they do lab tests, and your liver enzymes and your liver test can all come back very out of alignment, where it could look like you have a serious liver issue. Well, what I've seen with people like this that have had that same thing done is they could have been passing a stone in their liver or their gallbladder at that time and backed things up and caused everything to go awry, and all the tests were abnormal. And then after, for example, someone like that comes in to see me after they've had that test, and what I'm able to determine is exactly why the tests were abnormal. Where was that coming from, and what can we do to repair the body versus going in and immediately doing a liver biopsy and getting to some more extreme testing immediately.
Removing organs.
Yeah.
I would like to say that Mary Jane is a holistic intuitive, and she will be taking your calls. So if you have a health question about yourself or a family member or even your pets, because Mary Jane has a very large pet clientele, you can call us at 1-800-930-2819, and Mary Jane will answer your questions.
Yeah, we'd love to take your calls.
She's very good. Even though she is my mom, she's very good. I would say that even if she wasn't my mom.
And any question, if you're thinking of something, come on and call in and ask us, and we'll give you a solution. So anyway, when people come into me after they go to the doctor and they have tests and they're out of a line and people are very worried and concerned, again, all I do is follow the system that I do, and it's muscle testing, and I follow a certain protocol, and your body has all the answers, from the time you were conceived. And all I do is tap into your body and asking the questions, following the system. What are your first, second, and third? I'm looking for the first, second, and third priorities. Your body will tell me in order exactly what needs to be dealt with. And I never go out of order. If someone comes in and tells me certain things, when I check the body and the body takes me to a certain organ, that's the organ we're going to deal with. But when I explained what's going on to that person, everything usually fits.
They have that aha moment.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, I've had that before. I've had, like with gallbladder issues, you can have heart palpitations. You could have racing heart. You could have adrenal fatigue. You could have ringing in your ears. You could have dizziness. You could have all types of other symptoms, hormonal imbalances, all kinds of other symptoms, never thinking that it could be the gallbladder.
And I think with a lot of the tests that are run, they just take care of the symptoms instead of going to the root cause, and that's exactly what you do with your technique.
Exactly.
The body takes you to the cause, not covering up symptoms.
And for example, if it takes me to the gallbladder or to the liver, I use a certain protocol of nutrition by Biotics Research, which is top-of-the-line nutrition company, the best out there, and they have a lab to develop superior products. And with those products, I have predictable results. So I'm able to determine exactly what product you need, how much you need, and for how long you need to take it. And at that time, during that time, each week that goes by, you're getting better. It's always predictable. And if you're not getting better, then there's always an answer. Something else is wrong, or you're not getting in all the products, or there's always a solution. So at the end, you have great results, you feel good, and your body gets back in balance.
And what more could a person ask for? All right, looks like we have Elaine on the phone. Hi, Elaine. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you guys today?
We are great. What's your question
Good.
for Mary Jane?
Hi, Elaine.
My question is this: I'm having problems with my asthma. I mean, one day I'm fine, and then the next day I can't do anything without my chest hurting.
Okay, your asthma is a bladder and kidney issue. So your bladder, it's basically a right kidney first. Your right kidney's got some sludge in it, and then it's also inflamed. So when I say inflamed, it should score a 10, and yours is a 30. So that tells me it's inflamed. So we use specific nutrition to clean out the sludge and then take care of that inflammation. And the same thing is going on in your bladder, because your scores are a 3, your left kidney's a 3, your right kidney's a 3, and your bladder's basically a 30. So your kidney's a 3, and then it jumps to a 30. So that means it's sludgy, and then it is also inflamed. So you need 2 products to take care of the problem. And when you have a kidney bladder issue, you have a lung issue. You can have a lung issue. So your lungs both score a 1, and it's because of your kidney and bladder. And you also have a little bit of a toxic stomach. So you get a lot of bacteria in your stomach. When you get that bacteria in your stomach, it goes through your kidney, goes through your bladder, makes that worse. Then everything goes up to your lung. You can also have sinus issues with it. So it's not about treating your lungs. It's about treating your kidney and your bladder, and the end result is your lungs will get better.
Okay.
So give our office a call. We'll be happy to take care of you. It's you'd be amazed how quickly you'll get better.
Let me get.
Okay.
All right, Elaine. Thank you so much. I'm going to give out Mary Jane's office number. That's 888-777-4232. And if you call the office and Rhonda doesn't answer the phone, just means she's on the other line. So please leave your message, and Rhonda will get back to you right away. Go ahead.
And somebody like Elaine, that's also, people think they have a lot of allergies when they have the asthma. And allergies can definitely be connected with kidney and bladder. So it's all, she's probably worse with the allergy season.
All right. Again, that's Mary Jane's office number is 888-777-4232. And if you have a question for Mary Jane, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. Talking about allergies, I know someone who's experienced some allergy issues this year.
You did?
That would be me.
And what did we do for you, Nancy?
I am on a nutrition protocol, which I have noticed a major difference. It's not as difficult as it has been.
Well, allergies can be many things. It's not just one thing. And the more out of balance the body is, the more sensitive people are to allergies. So, again, we just tune into where is it coming from, and we'll talk about that a little later, some of the things that we see with allergies.
So that's great.
So I think we're going to go.
Should we take a break? All right. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Radio Show on Transformation Talk Radio. We'll be back with you on the other side.
I heard you feeling nothing's going right. Why don't you let me stop right? The clock is ticking, running out of time. So we should party.
Listen to the Yo Andrew News Talk Show every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. More info where to listen? www.yoandrewnts.com/listen. Don't get your message lost in the mail. Email us with this address, yoandrew@yoandrewnts.com. How about tweet Yo Andrew at AndrewTweetGeo? Taking a picture is easy. Instagram us today at YoAndrewNTS.
Tap into your I Am energy to discover who you truly are and who you always have been. Dawn Smith offers a simple yet profound and life-changing way to discover your I Am energy that is hidden beneath the toxicity caused by choices we made consciously or unconsciously prior to today. This internal perfection is not an idea, a theory, or some vague notion or concept. On the contrary, it is beyond the grasp of the brain and its intellectual interpretations, as it lies deep within the language of our hearts. Visit IamEnergy.ca.
Tune in each Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio to Limelight Radio with Katina Macris. This is an inspirational, cutting-edge radio show educating worldwide listeners on a diversity of Lyme disease-related topics. Each week, Katina will interview some of the world's leaders in health, wellness, spirituality, and human potential. For more information, visit limelightradio.com.
Did anyone teach you to be a parent? What if there were tools that could make your job a whole lot easier? Glenna Rice invites you to be the questionable parent you truly be in a dynamic teleseries designed to empower parents to know that they know and give you the awareness required to create ease and joy between you and your children. Check out glennarice.com to learn more and to book a private session. Or dial 415-235-2807.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Strella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Strella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Strella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Strella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
I have a surprise. I hope you got a healthy appetite. If you wanna dance, if you want it all, you know that I'm the girl that you should call. But when you with me, I'll give you a taste. Make it like your birthday every day. I know you like it sweet, so you can have your cake. Give you something good to celebrate. So make
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy Mack, and I'm here with my mom, Mary Jane Mack. And today we're talking about being proactive about your health care. But we are going to go to the phone lines. We have Julia on the line. Hi, Julia. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Great. What's your question for Mary Jane?
Well, I have a father who's about 75, and he's been experiencing some major confusion, sickness. It affects his balance, and I think it has something to do with his eyes, but he's had many tests. It's been going on like a year and a half. The doctor just can't seem to figure out what's going on.
All right.
Well, the first thing I pick up with, when did this all start?
It started in April of 2013, I believe.
And before that he was fine?
Yeah. Well, that we noticed because my mom was going through a lot of things, and then she passed. And then I'm like a caretaker for my dad now. So I don't know if we just weren't noticing things with him because we were all focused on my mom.
Okay.
But that's when he was having his major issues. It was April of 2013.
Okay, so the first thing I pick up on your dad, remember I talked about I find things in order, is his right kidney. Again, his right kidney, he has I'm going to call it sludge. It needs some nutrition to clean it out. And then he also the kidney gets inflamed. So when somebody has this, you could have vision problems, eye problems. So that's what I pick up first. He could have digestive problems. He could have burping. Those are some of the symptoms with that. And the second thing.
Would that cause back?
Pardon me?
I'm sorry. Would that cause back pain then?
Yes. Especially for him, it would be back pain on his right side. More his right side. Like lower back. Because his left.
Exactly.
Does he have his back pain?
Yes, that's where he has it.
Yep. So that can be a major issue. You can get a lot of toxins in your system from a kidney issue because all those toxins go up to your, like I said, up to your lungs, up to your sinuses, up to your brain, and those toxins can cause some of his problem too. Does he have trouble breathing?
Just recently, he's been getting more short of breath. Recently.
I was just going to say shortness of breath because his lungs are down also, and that has to do with the kidney. So you take care of the kidney, and that cleans up the lungs. Does he have sinus problems?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I get he probably does have a little sinus issue also. So that would be his major thing to clean up, and it's probably 50% of his problem with what's going on with him. And then the next part I pick up is the front of his brain is in low gear. It's like the front of his brain scores a 1. So there's nutrition to charge up the brain to get the brain. So when you need this nutrition, it makes you think clearer, makes you sharper, helps you remember. And then also he needs another product like for nerves to his brain. His brain the nerves are dry, and when you have that, it's basically a folic acid issue. When you have that, you can be melancholy, you can be up and down, you can you're not happy. You're just not happy. And and then the back part of his brain needs to be charged up. So he definitely has a brain that's in low gear. Not thinking clear, not being sharp. He probably is tired. Does he sleep a lot?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So these are all things that could be turned around. And did a lot of this happen after your mother passed away, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would say some of that has to do with the loss. And then once he got shut down, he just couldn't catch up. So So what we do, if you call our office, we could put him on a program and get him feeling good again. Doesn't have to live like that, that's for sure. And it doesn't take much to turn it around and get him feeling good and happy again.
Okay. Thank you so much. I will call the office.
Great. Thank you, Julia. Mary Jane's office number is 888-777-4232. I would like to point out that people don't actually have to come into your office. If Mary Jane does a lot of phone consultations. So if you She also has a lot of clients all over the United States, so you don't have to live in the Washington area and physically walk through her front door. You can give her a call.
Exactly, and you get the same.
You get the same treatment. You just don't get to see the sunshiny smile
and the hugs.
And the hugs. You get air hugs.
Yeah.
If you have a question for Mary Jane, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-930-2819, and Mary Jane would be more than happy to answer your questions.
So, see, Nancy, these are a few people that have called in that are living with some issues and haven't been able to find out an answer.
And it's easy.
Again, with the technique, it's not complicated. And again, the products we use are top-of-the-line nutritional products to heal the body. You actually take them, and what they do is go in and repair. They're very specific, so we're working on certain organs. And they actually repair those organs to get them healthy, and then you don't need the same amount of supplements down the road.
You've mentioned sludge now in both of our callers. Can you explain how people get sludge in their gallbladder or their kidney?
It's from what you eat. It's like foods can be negative or positive to your body. And, some people can eat anything and never have any problems and be really healthy. Other people, they can eat certain things and they feel tired and bogged down and bloated. Well, those people, most of the time, those people's body are tired already. So that when they eat certain foods, they cannot move those foods through, digest them, and move them through their body. So then they get stuck, like the kidney, certain foods the kidney doesn't like. If you have a kidney issue that shows up first when I check someone, usually you cannot handle dairy or wheat. It's just it's something that most people will be having trouble with if I check that. So it's not something they're going to want to continue to eat because their kidney just doesn't like those things. And so if you eat those things and your kidney doesn't like them, then they get sludgy. It's basically they're not functioning as well as they could. And then those toxins back up in the intestine, they back up in the stomach, and those are things that cause, for example, irritable bowel syndrome and other chronic things that are going on in the bowel that people think are intestinal issues that actually are kidney issues. And when you keep the kidneys clean by using nutrition that if you can't handle food, we have nutrition to help you process that and clean those kidneys out. And then we recommend certain foods that are probably not good for you so you could maintain that. But sometimes if your body gets so tired, you get so far behind,
you can't catch up.
You can't catch up.
And I know our favorite topic, microwaving.
Right. If you microwave, you change the chemistry of the food. And that's like basically like eating toxins and plastic. Anybody that eats microwave food, they will, most of the time, they will have a toxic stomach. They get bacteria in their stomach. And when you have bacteria in your stomach, that's a pre-pylori thing, type to ulcers. But when you have bacteria, you could be nauseated, not feel good, feel like you can't digest your food. Then you have that bacteria in your stomach, goes through your intestine, goes through your kidney, through your bladder, and it causes tons of bladder and kidney issues. And then your lungs are affected, and your sinuses are affected. So it's the whole cycle. So if you stop things and eat good food, don't microwave, you stop them before they get to your stomach, eat the right thing.
You microwave, it just takes all the nutritional value out
Exactly.
of your food anyway. And there was an article that I showed you not too long ago about brand new homes being built. Nobody's putting microwaves in their brand new homes anymore.
No.
And the actual sales of microwaves have dipped so dramatically, it might become extinct.
Yeah, if you look in the stores, there's hardly any microwaves anymore because there's better ways to cook food. There's convection ovens. There's just better ways to do it.
It's the old-fashioned way, a pot on the stove.
Exactly.
It takes a little bit of getting used to. I was a little reluctant in the very beginning, but put the pot on the stove, heat it up the old-fashioned way, and you maintain all the nutritional value, and it's all good.
And it doesn't take you long to get back to basics and routine. And the food tastes better. I mean, it just tastes like real food.
It does taste like real food. All right, we are going to take a short break. Linda, you just stay on the line. We'll catch you after the break. You're listening to the Mary J. Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio, and we'll catch you on the other side.
I like us better when we're wasted. It makes it easier to fake. The only time we really talk is when I close.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
You can have it all. Join Dr. Richard Bartlett and Melissa Joy for our mind-blowing Festival of the Healing Arts, coming to Seattle May 16th through the 25th. For the first time, we'll be teaching the entire Matrix Energetics seminar package back-to-back in one location.
And this is the thing I like about Matrix Energetics. There are many theories and concepts out there about using quantum physics and other aspects that we know of, that science now knows of, that the world around us is essentially made out of energy and information. But Matrix Energetics gives you the insights that you need, the consciousness technology, if you will, to apply that in your own world and bring about the change that you would like to see.
Matrix Energetics, consciousness technology for transformation and healing. Join us for a free introductory course Friday, May 16th from 7 to 9 p.m. Seminars will be at the Doubletree Seattle Airport. Visit matrixenergetics.com for a seminar coming to a city near you. Come as you are and leave transformed.
Tune in each Tuesday at noon Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected with Dr. Julie Kroll, featuring weekly segments with David Eisen and the Chakra Sound System. Each week, you will journey through infinite possibilities, expand into social potential, and find beautiful beginnings where endings leave off. Changemakers from around the world will explore what's emergent about the environment, relationships, health, the arts, education, and the evolution of consciousness. Visit thedrjulieshow.com.
Used clinically by top Lyme doctors, Beyond Balance herbal formulas have helped thousands of patients battle tick-borne disease by providing superior immune system support and enhancing detoxification. Beyond Balance formulas are sold through healthcare professionals. The oral drops contain non-GMO food-grade vegetable glycerin, making them well tolerated by children and alcohol-sensitive patients. For more information, licensed or certified healthcare practitioners can call BioResource, the exclusive Beyond Balance distributor for the United States and Canada, 800-203-3775.
Tired of traditional talk? People pontificating about this or that, the left or the right. Sometimes the truth is just all lost in the noise. Tune in each week to Straight Talk with Chuck Gallagher on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Mondays at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, as nationally known guests talk about what's important to you, your life, your concerns, and your success. Tune in and turn on to Straight Talk with Chuck Gallagher. Visit ChuckGallagher.com for more information.
Dance. Let me see you move. Come on, come on, come on. Dance. Let me see you move.
Love never felt so good. And I died if it ever could. Not like you.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy, here with my mom, Mary Jane Mack. And we are going to go to Linda. Hi, Linda. How are you today?
Hello. I'm pretty good.
Good. What's your question for Mary Jane?
Actually, it's about my husband. He's a truck driver, so his diet kind of stinks. And
what's his name?
He's he's got back issues at the moment and has for a while, and I was wondering what his options are, diet, anything.
Diet? Linda, what's his name?
His name's Scott.
Scott, okay. So what I pick up on Scott, he's got a right kidney issue, and his back pain has to do with his kidney. And so,
okay.
Pardon me?
She said okay.
Yeah, so it has to do with his kidney. Again, he has the sludge in his kidney, and then his kidney is inflamed. And it's the inflammation in the kidney that causes the back pain. So
Okay.
I don't get that he's got a stone. He's just got a really inflamed kidney, and that causes a lot of discomfort, especially if he's eating all the wrong foods. That would be a common, that'd be common. Because a kid, if you're eating a lot of junk food or fast food, your body can't digest it. And he's probably driving a truck. He's probably not as active. And then his body, what I pick up is his body's actually is pretty tired. And then you don't move that through. And his body's tired because of that kidney. Kidney is a lot of fatigue, very, very tired. So that is his main thing. And because the kidney's backed up, it's causing his heart to be in low gear energetically. Does not mean he's got a bad heart. It means he's tired. So what I pick up is taking care of the kidney should take care of his back, and then his stomach digestion is a little bit off. He's got a toxic stomach. Yeah. And he needs some digestive enzymes. So, but kidney also has to do with digestion. So if your kidney's backed up, it will affect you could be nauseated, not feel good, sluggish, sometimes you could have diarrhea, you could have constipation, can have irritable bowel, can have... Pardon? Does he have those things?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there's hope for him. There's hope for him, definitely.
Okay.
He's not that complicated. He just needs some nutrition to get him out of this. And then once he's out of it, he needs some nutrition to keep him there. Because you have to work with people's lifestyle and when they're on the right program, then they tend to go for the better food and not so much the junk food. Because right now the junk food for him is actually easier to digest. And that's why he goes for that. Because good food, the body has to work harder, and people don't go for that because they don't feel as good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And convenience is the other.
Oh, most definitely.
Convenience food, yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, the other thing is sometimes what they got to do is just think about packing a lunch and taking some things with them for a while and changing what they're doing if they can't get decent food. But there's always a way. If you want to do it, there's always a way. People figure out. I'm amazed that what the guys do and figure things out, and you can make it real easy, and they feel so much better when they get the right things in, and they're healthy.
Well, there's that advantage.
Yes, there
Does
is.
he want to be? Let's ask this: does he want to be healthy, or do
I think so.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that he's a smoker. So.
Well, again, when
we're working on that.
Yeah, but when people are tired, they get energy from smoking. So sometimes when they're not as healthy, it's harder for them to quit because they get a quick fix from smoking. So it all goes together. You try and get as healthy as you can, and all those other things, you have a better chance of putting that by the wayside.
It's all good, Linda. It's all
Just
good.
take it one step
There's
at a
hope
time.
for Scott. There's hope for Scott. It sounds pretty easy.
So you tell Scott to call me, and Nancy will give you our number. Tell him we'll take good care of him.
Okay, I'll get your number on. I'll be listening for it and write it down.
Okay, Linda, thanks so much. Mary Jane's office number is 888-777-4232. And that's very simple for Scott. I thought truck stops had some of the best food around. I mean, I know it's probably greasy, but I thought it was supposed to be some of the best food around.
I don't usually stop
I
at
don't
truck
stop
stops.
at truck stops either, but, I've heard that, you want to eat where the truckers eat because it's good food. Maybe it's just the fast food.
It's not always that true, but I think that sometimes you just have to go out of your way and prepare your own food, and it's always better anyway. You just got to get a solution and put it together, but when you start feeling better, you don't change it. You feel...
Well, I have to say that when your body is imbalanced, you don't go for the fast food and all the other stuff. I mean, I rarely, the last time I did was last year, and I became violently ill, which made me never go back to I did it in a pinch. I was desperate, but yeah, I learned the lesson, so...
Well, when you're healthy and you feel good and you're able to digest your food, you tend to go for for better foods.
Cleaner foods.
Cleaner foods. It doesn't mean that it's hard to do. There's better choices. It's not that difficult, and you just feel better. And once you start feeling better, you make better decisions.
All right. Again, Mary Jane's office number is 888-777-4232. And if you get the answering machine, that means Rhonda's on the other line. So please leave your name and number, and Rhonda will call you back as soon as possible. If you have a question for Mary Jane, give us a call at 1-800-930-2819. It could be about yourself. It could be about a spouse, family member, a pet. You're big on pets.
Exactly.
Dogs, cats, horses.
As you were talking about truck stops having good food, Nancy, what flashed into my mind is sometimes people think hospitals have good food.
Oh, that's the worst place to get food.
And I know people that will go to the hospital to eat lunch because their food, they think their food must be really good because it's hospital food. And then I questioned this person, and they said, oh, where we eat, it's not where the patients eat, it's where the staff eats. So thinking there was a difference, the food was better for the staff, but not for the patients.
Ugh.
But
yeah, no.
You take your chances there, that's for sure.
I would prefer not to eat at a hospital, ever.
Well, you don't want to be in a hospital.
No.
So talking about a hospital, okay, let's talk a little bit about being in a hospital or having a loved one in a hospital. So if you have a loved one that has to go to the doctor or be admitted to the hospital, you really want to be their advocate. You want to be with them. And say you have somebody that really has a crisis and has to be admitted and be in critical care or intensive care, the best thing for you to do is to make arrangements that somebody stay with that person all the time. Because when you have no one knows that person like you do. And when people are in the hospital, they say, as a patient, they say and do things that may not be true. And you as a family member can keep things straight and keep a record of what's really going on with your loved one, and make sure that the staff is clear on what is happening from one shift to another. Because when one staff member takes care of them and they pass them off to someone else, the story could be totally different or interpreted different than what really happened.
I don't think they really talk to each other, do they?
Yeah, they do. I
mean, everything's kind of just written down in the.
No, now they have to give report in front of the person, so you can definitely speak up and be in control. And now it's all about patient rights. So I cannot tell you how important it is to be aware and speak up and know that you have rights and speak for your person, and it does make a difference. And you will have much better care and get out, have a chance of getting out better instead of worse. Yeah.
All right.
So I think we have another call, Nancy.
All right. We'll go to Sherry in Tacoma. Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. What's your question for Mary Jane?
I have a daughter that has some medical problems, digestion, and some probably more serious problems. She has a chronic condition of genital herpes.
Okay.
And her immune system is really challenged. She has a lot of stress in her life. She just lost her husband 9 months ago.
Okay.
And just want to know if there's anything that you can direct us.
Well, how old is she?
She just turned 47.
Okay. Well, the first thing that shows up on her is her kidneys and bladder. And remember, there's always an emotion attached to what's going on. And for kidney, it's fear. And bladder, it's ticked off. So she probably has a lot of underlying, and everybody does, not just her. Whenever it sounds like she's more in a crisis from what you're saying. And when you get there and you can't get out, those emotions are so stirred up that are buried within you that it keeps creating and causing more problems. So that definitely is something that what I recommend when people come see me. We do the nutrition program, and then I recommend working with Summit with actually Lonnie Nordell to help with clearing those emotions. But what I pick up on her first is she has a kidney and bladder issue. That's number one. So again, it's the bladder's inflamed, the kidneys are backed up. Anytime you have other things, if you have herpes, if you have other things in your body that are inflamed and causing fever in the body, it's going to make that worse because that gets stirred up because of fever or stress or other things going on in the body. So the first thing that would be addressed is her stomach, her digestion, her kidney, and her bladder. And then also, so you clear those things up, and sometimes it's amazing how much it clears other things up going on with her because her brain is tired, emotionally she's tired. But again, you have to take care of the basics, and then often the brain will get better and clearer, and you don't have to do as much. So it's starting simple and then working on those things to make a difference. And every little step she takes, she will be better.
Okay.
So
All right.
has she done anything seen anybody or worked on it?
She has. Yeah, she's tried to work on the herpes a lot, and she's actually done the oxygen therapy. She's done the herpesine. She's tried literally everything, and she's contracted this from her husband, and he's gone now, and she's one of the herpes sufferers that really suffers. I mean, it's the flu symptoms. It's just inflamed all the time, and then the stress makes it even worse, where he never had symptoms, didn't know he had it at the time. So,
well, again, she's worse, thinking that the herpes is making everything worse, but it could be other things that's making the herpes worse. Okay. So, and like I said, it's the emotion, it's the other things going on in her body. And treating the herpes may not be the first thing to do. It's treating the other things, and then the herpes becomes less of an issue, and it's not the primary. So, and if she's been doing, here's what I tell people, if she's been doing all these things, and I'm picking up all where she's at, she still is not in a good place. So what she's been doing hasn't really worked for her.
Right.
So I will say, give our office a call, and because when I'm picking these things up, I always say, well, how's it working for you? And then we use a different approach. We work with the body. We take it one step at a time, and we have predictable results. So we'd love to have her give us a call, and Nancy will give you that number.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. Mary Jane's office number is 888-777-4232. All right, time for a short break. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio, and we will catch you on the other side.
Presenting Act As If and Change Your Life with Ari Lauer, Thursday, May 22nd, 7 to 8:30 p.m. at East West Bookshop, Seattle. This dynamic motivational speaker and transformational life coach shares her incredible Act As If, Change Your Life technique to transform your life. Join Ari as she shares inspirational stories of overcoming incurable disease, bankruptcy, divorce, and turbulent past to create the life of her dreams. You too will learn how to have exactly what you want. Visit eastwestbookshop.com to register now.
Called the Oprah of radio by her listeners, award-winning host Dr. Pat Baccili is blowing the doors off of traditional talk radio. Get ready for an energizing delivery and powerful interviews with leaders in the field of human potential. Dr. Pat's fresh, new perspective on living life full out has catapulted her show to the top of talk radio. Tune in and Dr. Pat will help you thrive instead of merely survive. Visit thedrpatshow.com. That's THEDRPatShow.com for listening times in your area.
You can have it all. Join Dr. Richard Bartlett and Melissa Joy for our mind-blowing Festival of the Healing Arts coming to Seattle May 16th through the 25th. We'll be teaching the entire Matrix Energetic Seminar package in one location.
You have to experience it yourself. You have to be there, touch it, play with this.
It's not a complicated system. It's simple, it's easy, and it's fun. It's quite remarkable.
And this woman literally went doot, doot, and I had this wave, this whole
new wave of energy comes through me. Like I had never felt anything like that in my entire life, and it just blew me away. I was like, wow.
Matrix Energetics, consciousness technology for transformation and healing. Join us for a free introductory course, May 16th from 7 to 9 p.m. Seminars will be at the DoubleTree Seattle Airport. Visit matrixenergetics.com for a seminar coming to a city near you. Come as you are and leave transformed.
Tune in to Intuit University, compassionate guidance connecting you to your inner wisdom with internationally renowned psychic and medium Sherry Dillard, the second and fourth Thursday each month at 12 p.m. Pacific Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready for an hour of practical spirituality and a fun and magic carpet ride into the spirit realm. This hit show is a combination of call-in readings and intuitive mentoring as Sherry supports and empowers you to create your best life in relationships, career, finances, life purpose, and spirituality. For more information, visit sherrydillard.com.
Tap into your I am energy to discover who you truly are and who you always have been. Dawn Smith offers a simple yet profound and life-changing way to discover your I am energy that is hidden beneath the toxicity caused by choices we made consciously or unconsciously prior to today. This internal perfection is not an idea, a theory, or some vague notion or concept. On the contrary, it is beyond the grasp of the brain and its intellectual interpretations, as it lies deep within the language of our hearts. Visit IamEnergy.ca.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I am your co-host, Nancy, and I'm here with my mom, Mary Jane Mack. I am going to give out Mary Jane's phone number again to her office. It's 888-777-4232. And I know that Mary Jane had mentioned to Sherry, our last caller, Lonnie Nordell, for some emotional work. I can honestly say she is fabulous. But you can go ahead and give Mary Jane's office a call to get Lonnie's phone number.
Or you could listen to the when Lonnie was on the radio in the
I believe it was a year ago, June. So June 2013, we had Lonnie on as a special guest. So you can go into the archives and listen to Lonnie's show. And also you can visit Mary Jane Mack's website at www.maryjanemack.com. It's a lot of dots, a lot of stuff. My allergies are kind of messing with my voice right now, so I apologize for that.
And remember, too, when I'm talking to people and I'm asking how's things working for you when they've done everything, and it could possibly be, that emotional component is so strong no matter what they've done, it hasn't been effective. It doesn't mean they've wasted their time.
No, and Sherry said that she has done everything for the herpes, but what you had found, it was actually the bladder and the kidney. So no matter what she would try, it's not going to work because that's not the main cause.
Exactly.
The herpes is the symptom. So
there we go.
Okay. We have a caller. Marie, how are you?
I'm good, but I've got a question.
Okay, what's your question for Mary Jane?
Okay. So I've got last Saturday, I got up in the middle of the night to go get water, and I didn't want to step on my dog's tail, and I slipped, and the right side, like where the rib cage is, I kind of hit this handle that sticks out on a hot belly stove. So right away I took arnica, and I had been fine. Well, yesterday I was doing a lot of heavy lifting, and make a long story short, it started giving me pain. I mean, like even if I cough, it hurts. And so I called this morning over to a doctor's office, and they kind of freaked out about it and said, run to the emergency room, which I'm going to do anyway. But I know how the medical system is, and so I just wanted to see if, Mary Jane, if you could kind of pick up maybe what's going on.
I would run to, do you see a chiropractor?
No, I don't know.
I would run to a chiropractor. What I get is you're out of alignment, and your body is twisted, and then that puts a lot of pressure on your lung. Your lungs test good. I don't think I'm not picking up your ribs are broken. But
Okay,
what I get is that you're totally out of alignment on that right side, and you are on your left side now too. You're just twisted. So when your body is,
you know what? I'm sorry. It's the left side. I'm sorry, but it would make sense that I'd be out of alignment on the right because of that. 'Cause I'm trying to compensate.
Well, it's both sides that are out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, chiropractor, and that,
So
I think
I would
that really.
if you
is
go to a
right on.
chiropractor, I think you're going to have great results. Do you know a chiropractor?
Mm-mm. No.
So-
I mean, I used to go to one many, many years ago, but they're far away.
Do you
now
have
where
any
they're at.
friends that have chiropractors near you that you could get a recommendation?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
would
I'll
ask
do.
a friend for a
Okay.
chiropractor's name, somebody that they like and have
Okay.
good results with.
Okay.
And you'd be better off doing that before you go to the ER.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. That completely resonates because I just felt like all they're doing is panicking, and because of the correlation of falling, getting hurt, then all incredible heavy lifting I was doing, and I was all discombobbled. So
Yeah, I get if you go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, it may take a few times since you haven't been going, I think you'll be totally fine. Your structure
wonderful.
scores a 3, and it should be a 10. So it's like your neck is out, your upper ribs are out, and when that happens, you're like twisted inside, and that's why you're feeling the pressure on your ribs and your lungs.
Yeah, that makes sense because when I cough, it's like a jabbing pain.
Yeah, and you're probably still bruised from that. But I get it's out of alignment.
Okay.
All right, Marie. Thank you
you're
so
an angel.
much.
Thank you so much for your awesome work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye. Very good advice. I'd rather go see a chiropractor than go to the ER myself.
Well, she's going to have better results, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
And get a solution.
But I can totally see falling, hitting something, body totally torqued, out of alignment, so everything inside is all twisted up. So,
Well, not only that, if you go to a chiropractor, if there is something, they do x-rays, and if there is something more serious, they'd pick that up too and refer you on. So it's not like you're going to find out what's going on. He'll check you. He's a doctor. And then you have a better answer to a solution to what's happening to you instead of going the other way around.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Mary Jane. Any last minute things you'd like to hit on today about being proactive?
Enjoy the summer. Enjoy your weather wherever you are across the country. And think about being proactive for your health. That means check out, don't panic when something happens. Think about what you're going to do.
Make a plan.
Make a plan. Make sure you check out your doctor. Don't just go pick one out. You could look them up on, now you could find out all about them on the internet and find out who you're going to, have a plan, ask questions, be proactive, know that you have choices. You have the last say of what you do. So trust your own intuition.
Well, I'd like to say if you have been seeing a doctor and haven't been getting the answers, have been going for a long time, look at an alternative. So it's not always about, if the medical world isn't working for you, it's time to maybe look for answers somewhere else. And I can't think of anyone better than my mom.
That's right. So also take a look at, a lot of people are on a lot of drugs. And when you're on a lot of drugs, you have a lot of side effects. So take a look at, before you're looking for what's wrong, what else is wrong with you.
Look up your drugs.
Look up your drugs. There's apps all over. Look up your drugs and the side effects, and maybe talk to your doctor about getting off some of those drugs.
Exactly. Well, if you would like more information on Mary Jane Mack, you can give her office a call at 888-777-4232 or visit her website at maryjanemack.com. And we thank everybody for listening. I hope you all enjoy this beautiful, glorious day that we're having, because it looks like in the Pacific Northwest, it's going to be changing for Memorial Day weekend.
And it's beautiful across the country, so enjoy and have a
great day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next month.
Sometimes I wonder if it will ever end. You get so mad at me when I go out with my friends.
Going under the knife for spinal surgery should be your last resort. Get a copy of this free special report, What Your Doctor Doesn't Want You to Know About Back Surgery. Get the report online at wellness1.net or call them toll-free at 866-499-7509. Read the report. It will take about 8 minutes in order to make a better informed decision about your back pain. Visit wellness1.net or call 866-499-7509.
Disease, one of the most dreaded words in our vocabulary. Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. Did you know traditionally we have viewed disease as a degenerative process? Disease is better understood when we view it as dis-ease in the human body. Dis-ease means without ease. Health is not merely the absence of disease, it's when every part of the body works together effortlessly, relaxed and at ease. It's that relaxed state that lets energy flow in waves through and around the entire body. Every organ has an electrical charge, and when overcharged or undercharged, dis-ease occurs. And it is an effort to go through our day. We are able to determine the exact dis-ease of the body and design a specific solution to correct the nutritional imbalance. Contact us at 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And visit us at maryjanemack.com.
Mystique Medical Center is where you find it all. A healthy space with doctors who care, see, and listen to the whole you. Hi, this is Dr. Darvish. If you have not found an answer to your chronic symptoms, you will find answers here at Holistic Medical Center. Our doctors find the root cause of your symptoms and guide your body towards healing naturally. We transform lives from within. Visit us at drdarvish.com. That's drdarvish.com.
Do you know how to achieve wellness in all areas of your life? Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. Signs of wellness are a capacity to love and ability to nurture, a sense of purpose, a good sense of humor and plenty of fun in your life, a concern for others and a respect for the environment, a conscious commitment to personal excellence, a sense of balance and integrated lifestyle, and capacity to cope with whatever life presents. Well people enjoy their lives and want them to last as long as possible. That's why the wellness mindset usually accompanies other constructive, healthy lifestyle habits. By adopting a wellness mindset and behaviors like eating well, taking the right nutrition for the body, exercising, and saying affirmations are just a few things to structure a healthy system of values and beliefs. I will be your wellness coach to help you achieve a wellness lifestyle. Call us at 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And visit us at maryjanemack.com.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker Sue London. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
I'm Christine Upchurch, and this is a Stellar Reflections Minute. What does the word healing mean? Many think that healing merely means eliminating symptoms. However, based on my many years as a healer, I have a much broader perspective on the word. Healing can manifest in a variety of ways, including having physical problems resolve, becoming more emotionally centered, experiencing better relationships, gaining greater clarity, and feeling more spiritually connected. True healing always includes some level of transformation. Whatever form healing takes, there is one commonality, an improvement in quality of life. To me, the highest form of healing goes beyond aligning with wellness. It comes from recognizing our soul's voice and allowing it to speak through us. And in that sense, don't we all yearn to heal into our wholeness? Please visit StellarReflections.com or call 425-999-9836. That's 425-999-9836.
Used clinically by top-line doctors, Beyond Balance herbal formulas have helped thousands of patients battle tick-borne disease by providing superior immune system support and enhancing detoxification. Beyond Balance formulas are sold through healthcare professionals. The oral drops contain non-GMO food-grade vegetable glycerin, making them well-tolerated by children and alcohol-sensitive patients. For more information, licensed or certified healthcare practitioners can call BioResource, the exclusive Beyond Balance distributor for the United States and Canada, 800-203-3775.